You just met someone in Tokyo. They smile and wait for you to introduce yourself. What do you say? We're teaching you the exact phrases right now. Hey friend, welcome back to Easy Japanese Talk. I'm Mia, and I'm here with
ヒロです。こんにちは。
Hiro. And if you caught that, he just said, I'm Hiro. Hello. If this is your first time here, welcome. We're making Japanese learning fun and pressure-free. No textbooks, no tests, just real conversations. And if you haven't watched episode 1 yet, go check that out. We covered all the essential greetings you need throughout the day. For those of you coming back, let's do a quick review. Hiro, it's daytime right now. How do we greet someone?
こんにちは。
Perfect. Konnichiwa. And if we're leaving casually, we say,
じゃあね。
Exactly. See, you're already building on what you learned. That's the beauty of this. Every episode adds to the last. And today, we're learning something super important. After you say hello to someone, what comes next?
Name. Where from?
Exactly. Today, we're learning how to introduce yourself in Japanese. By the end of this episode, you'll be able to tell someone your name, where you're from, and use all the polite phrases that make a great first impression. These are literally the first things you say when meeting someone new, so this is crucial. And before we dive in, if you're enjoying this, hit that subscribe button. We're here regularly bringing you conversations that make Japanese actually make sense. And hey, drop a comment and tell us your name and where you're from. We'd love to meet you.
Yes, comment please.
All right. Imagine you're at a coffee shop in Tokyo. You just said konnichiwa to someone sitting next to you. They smile back. Now what do you say? Let's learn. Okay, Hiro, we just met for the first time. We've said hello. Now introduce yourself to me like you would to a stranger in Japan.
私はヒロです。はじめまして。
Perfect. Okay, let's break that down because you just said two really important things. First, you said, 私はヒロです. This means, I am Hiro. Let's break it down even more, piece by piece. 私 means I or me. Wa is a particle. Think of it like a pointer saying we're talking about this person. Hiro, that's his name, and des means am or is. So literally, I, topic marker, Hiro, am. But in natural English, it's just, I'm Hiro.
私はヒロです。
私はヒロです. Let me say it slowly so you can practice. 私はヒロです. Now here's what's cool. You can plug your name right in there. So if I say it, 私はMiaです. I'm Mia. Let me break down the pronunciation one more time. 私, wa like water, ta like taco, she like she. Wa, remember from last episode, this particle is pronounced wa, not ha. Des, de like desk, su is very soft, almost like des.
私はミヤです。
See? He's introducing me. Now let's practice with some different names to get comfortable with the pattern. Hiro, let's pretend you're introducing some people. First, someone named John.
私はジョンです。
Good. Now someone named Sarah.
私はサラです。
Perfect. See how the pattern stays the same? 私は name, des. Now, in really casual situations with friends, you might hear Japanese people drop the watashi wa part and just say their name plus des. Like this. Hiro, introduce yourself casually.
ヒロです。
Just Hiro desu. You'll hear this a lot in casual conversations, but for you listening, especially when you're meeting someone new or in a polite situation, go with the full version. Watashi wa, your name, desu. Now, let's talk about the other phrase Hiro said, はじめまして. This is a super important phrase when meeting someone for the first time.
はじめまして。
はじめまして. Let me break down the pronunciation. はじめまして. This literally means something like, this is the beginning, or nice to meet you for the first time. You say this when introducing yourself to someone new. You would not say this to someone you've already met before, only at first meetings.
First time. はじめまして。
Exactly. So the formula for a first meeting is usually はじめまして, nice to meet you for the first time, then 私は your name です, I'm your name. Let's practice the order. Hiro, let's pretend we just met.
はじめまして。私はヒロです。
はじめまして。私はMiaです. See how natural that felt? Now, if you're somewhere you can speak, pause this video and try it with your own name. Say, はじめまして。私は your name です. Go ahead, we'll wait.
Practice.
Good. And here's a fun cultural tip. In Japan, when you introduce yourself for the first time, people often give a little bow. Not a huge bow, just a small nod of the head, maybe 15 degrees. It shows respect and politeness. You can even practice right now. Say, はじめまして and give a little nod. Feel how natural that is? Okay, so now the person knows your name. Usually the next question is about where you're from. Hiro, ask me where I'm from.
どこから来ましたか？
Great question. Let me break that down. Doko means where, kara means from, kimashita means came, and ka is the question marker. So where from came, or naturally in English, where did you come from, or are you from? Let me say it slowly. Doko kara kimashita ka.
どこから来ましたか？
Now, here's the thing. When you're introducing yourself, you usually don't wait for someone to ask. You just volunteer this information. So right after your name, you can say where you're from. The formula is super simple. Your country or city, kara, kimashita. Hiro, where are you from?
日本から来ました。
Nihon, that's Japan. So he said, Nihon kara kimashita. I came from Japan, or I'm from Japan. Let me try. America kara kimashita. I'm from America. Now, let's practice pronunciation. Kara kimashita. Kara kimashita.
から来ました。
Good. Now let me give you some common country names in Japanese. Listen and repeat after Hiro. America, Hiro.
アメリカ、
America. England or UK.
イギリス、
Igirisu. Canada.
カナダ、
Canada. Australia.
オーストラリア、
Australia. That's a long one. China.
中国、
Chugoku. Korea.
韓国、
Kankoku. France.
フランス、
Furansu. Germany.
ドイツ、
Doitsu. Spain.
スペイン、
Spain. And Italy.
イタリア、
Italia. Notice how many of these sound similar to English. That's because they're borrowed words written in katakana, which is the Japanese alphabet used for foreign words.
Easy.
Right. Now you can also say a city instead of a country, like New Yorku kara kimashita, London kara kimashita, Paris kara kimashita, Sydney kara kimashita.
Your place から来ました。
Exactly. Now there's another way to say this that you might hear. You can say watashi wa country jin des. Jin means person, so you're literally saying I'm a country person.
私は日本人です。
Watashi wa nihonjin des. I'm a Japanese person. I could say watashi wa Amerikajin des. I'm an American person. So you could say Igirisujin des, British person, Kanadajin des, Canadian person, Osutorariajin des, Australian person.
Add Jin.
Right, just add Jin to the country name. But honestly, for beginners, I'd stick with the kara kimashita pattern because it's more universally understood, works with cities too, and it's what you'll use most in self-introductions. But it's good to know both. All right, let's put everything together into one smooth self-introduction. This is what you might say when you meet someone new in Japan. Hiro, give us the full introduction.
はじめまして。私はヒロです。日本から来ました。よろしくお願いします。
Perfect. Wait, he added something at the end. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. This is a phrase that's super common in Japanese introductions, but it's a bit hard to translate directly. It literally means something like, please treat me favorably, or please be kind to me. But in practice, it's like saying, nice to meet you, I look forward to knowing you, or please take care of me. Let me break down the pronunciation because this is a tricky one. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
よろしくお願いします。
Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. You say this at the end of an introduction. It's considered polite and shows humility. Now, in casual situations with people your age or friends, you might hear a shorter version.
よろしく。
Just yoroshiku. This is more casual for friends or peers. But when meeting someone for the first time, especially in formal or polite situations, use the full yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So the complete introduction formula is number 1, hajime mashite, nice to meet you. Number 2, watashi wa, name, des, I'm your name. Number 3, place, kara kimashita, I'm from your place. Number 4, yoroshiku onegai shimasu, pleased to meet you, please treat me kindly. Let me do a complete one. Hajime mashite, watashi wa Mia desu. アメリカから来ました。よろしくお願いします。
Perfect.
Now you try. Let's all do it together. Say it with your own name and place. Ready? はじめまして。私は your name です。your place から来ました。よろしくお願いします。
Good.
Now, let's hear Hiro do the whole thing one more time from the top, and this time really listen to the rhythm and flow.
はじめまして。私はヒロです。日本から来ました。よろしくお願いします。
Beautiful. Notice how smoothly it flows? That's because these phrases are designed to go together. They're like building blocks of conversation. Before we practice some real scenarios, let me tell you about some common mistakes foreigners make when introducing themselves in Japanese. First mistake, forgetting to say hajimemashite. A lot of people jump straight to their name, but hajimemashite is really important. It signals this is our first meeting and sets a polite tone. Don't skip it.
はじめまして。Important.
Very important. Second mistake, saying des wrong. It's not des with a hard S. The U in desu is almost silent. It's more like des with a very soft ending. Listen, desu, not deso, not des, just a soft des.
です。
Exactly. Third mistake, using watashi too much. While it's perfect for introductions, once you're in a conversation, Japanese people often drop pronouns. You don't need to keep saying watashi wa, watashi wa, watashi wa in every sentence, but for your first introduction, definitely use it. Now let me share some cultural tips. When you introduce yourself and bow, the depth of your bow matters. A small nod, about 15 degrees, is perfect for casual introductions. A 30-degree bow is for more formal situations. A 45-degree bow is for very formal or apologetic situations. For your first meeting, stick with the small nod.
Small bow.
Yes. Also, in business settings, Japanese people exchange business cards, meishi. If someone hands you their card, receive it with both hands, look at it carefully, and thank them. Don't immediately put it in your pocket. That's considered rude. Look at it, maybe comment on it, then place it on the table in front of you during the meeting.
Meishi. Both hands.
Exactly. But for casual meetings, don't worry about business cards. Just the introduction phrases we learned are perfect. One more tip. If someone introduces themselves to you, you can respond with kochira koso, yoroshiku onegai shimasu, which means likewise, pleased to meet you too. But honestly, just saying yoroshiku onegai shimasu back is perfectly fine and much easier. All right, let's practice with some real scenarios. I'm going to set up different situations and we'll role-play them. Ready? Scenario 1. You're at a Japanese language exchange event in Tokyo. You walk up to someone sitting alone. Let's do this. I'll be the Japanese person you're meeting.
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
はじめまして。私はヒロです。日本から来ました。よろしくお願いします。
As the other person, I would respond, はじめまして、私はミヤです。アメリカから来ました。よろしくお願いします。See how natural that exchange was? That's a real conversation. Scenario 2. You're at a homestay family's house for the first time. You meet your host mother. Hiro, introduce yourself politely.
はじめまして。私はヒロです。日本から来ました。よろしくお願いします。
Perfect. The same formula works. Scenario 3. You're in a casual cafe and someone your age sits next to you and starts chatting. This time, be a bit more casual.
はじめまして。ヒロです。日本から来ました。よろしく。
Nice. Notice he dropped the watashi wa and shortened yoroshiku onegaishimasu to yoroshiku. That's perfect for casual situations with peers. Now here's a full conversation example. Let's roleplay a complete first meeting. I'll be a Japanese person at a cafe. Hiro, you approach me. Ready?
こんにちは。
Konnichiwa.
はじめまして。私はヒロです。日本から来ました。よろしくお願いします。
はじめまして、Mia です。アメリカから来ました。よろしくお願いします。So you're from Japan. 日本のどこですか? Where in Japan?
東京から来ました。
See how the conversation naturally builds? Once you know these basic phrases, you can start adding more information. We'll learn how to talk about cities and regions in a future episode. Now your turn to practice. Pause this video and practice introducing yourself 3 times. Number 1, formal introduction. Number 2, casual introduction. Number 3, introduction with a small bow. Go ahead. We'll be here when you get back. Okay, let's do a super quick review of everything we learned today. To say nice to meet you for the first time only, はじめまして. To say your name, 私は name です. To say where you're from, place から来ました. To end politely, よろしくお願いします. Casual version, よろしく. And remember to add a small bow when you say はじめまして.
Perfect.
And there you have it. You now know how to introduce yourself in Japanese like a natural. 4 simple phrases, but together they make a complete, polite, respectful self-introduction that will make a great first impression.
できた !You did it!
You really did! Now here's your challenge for this week. Introduce yourself in Japanese to your mirror every morning. I know it sounds silly, but seriously, practice saying はじめまして。私は your name です。Your place から来ました。よろしくお願いします。Get comfortable with those sounds and practice your small bow too. And hey, if you learned something today, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who want to learn Japanese the fun way and lets us know we're doing a good job.
Comment. どこから来ましたか?
Yes, drop a comment and tell us where you're from in Japanese. Write your place から来ました. Let's see how international our community is. I want to see comments from all over the world. Make sure you're subscribed because next time we're learning the most essential response words in Japanese. Yes, no, thank you, excuse me, sorry, all the phrases you absolutely need in any conversation. These are the phrases that will save you in so many situations. And just a reminder, we're working on some really cool downloadable materials to help you practice. If you'd love a printable self-introduction practice sheet with country names or flashcards with all these phrases, let us know in the comments. We're creating exactly what you need.
またね皆さん。
じゃあね. See you next time.